Our standard therapy regimens are simply not aggressive enough to handle such a sinister disease. In fact, I'm actually waiting on results for a revolutionary staging system. Could be a huge breakthrough in cancer research.
Add it to the queue.
You'll be able to apply for funding in about a year.
My children don't have a year.
Dr. Audrey Evans came to Philadelphia in the 1960s, dealt with a lot of sexism and other problems, but ended up saving children and creating the first Ronald McDonald House. Natalie Dormer of Game of Thrones plays her, and Jimmi Simpson plays her colleague. He's, ironically, been in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
To what extent could the harshness of the actual real-life situation have overshadowed your actual craft?
The feelings that this subject matter brings up, when you're dropping into the scene, how I feel about everything informs this take, but the take is not living in that reality. The take is this empathetic articulation of what that man's going through. For me, it's doable to drop into that reality, and then everything is set aside until we cut, and then it might all fall.
Dr. Audrey Evans told Julia Fisher-Farbman, our writer, our producer, that she was allowed to make this movie about her so long as it would make a difference to the lives of children. That was the instruction that Audrey gave Julia, was you're allowed to tell this story about my life if you promise me it will do good for the children.
To what extent, especially when you're dealing with children, can you make sure that you stay in the moment and that you're not distracted by all that's going around?
The children are so important in this film. For Audrey and Dan, it was always about the children. For Jimmy and I, working with young, talented actors, so often their energy took over the scene, and we were following their lead. I mean, I think in some regards, it's easier to act with children.
Well, really? Nobody in the world has ever said that before.
Never worked with animals and children, and look at this job.
She seems to be so independent, she probably never had any relationships. Yet afterwards, we learn, indeed, she did.
What we do know is that they ultimately decided in the very twilight moments of their life that they don't want to be apart from each other even when they're not working. And so, that's tangible or not terribly tangible. It's two humans. And so, yeah, what we were playing was this reality that they were meant to find each other medically, and then the rest, the rest.
Maybe it is all medically when we come right down to it. Maybe. Thank you both so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Flicks with Patrick Stoner explores the craft and culture of filmmaking that enhance our communities for television stations and websites around the country.